Zeal Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Jack Dion from Zeal Entertainment, and today we're here for episode 5 of Kotor II, the Sith Lords. Where we last left off was here, and my video kind of messed up at about the last 5 minutes. So you had the comfort of having, or rather discomfort of having to tolerate my editor Sexty and her bullshit commentary, but that's alright. It was only 5 minutes. We don't have to think about it anymore. Shut up, Sexty. Shut up. Nobody's talking to you. Anyways, we last left off with this old lady here. Yeah, I guess we'll talk to her since that's all we have to do.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
When you lost your hand, I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
What would happen if you had died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
Don't get any ideas, lady. Just because we're connected does not mean we're a romantic couple. Okay? It worked that way with Bascula because she was more beautiful. And she was funny. And I also liked how she hated you at the beginning, and she kind of started to like you more. More extreme, I felt like my hand was dipped in molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker.
Okay. Would it have been lethal?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
I wouldn't mind testing it for science. What if one of us orgasms? Does the other one do too? These are the things we need to know in life. But at your age, you could die at any moment, especially considering the way you act. Yeah.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress...
Yeah, I
pain,
doubt that.
If they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
So this is something, the whole connection they have, it wasn't until last night, so, you know, after I recorded episode 4, that I realized, oh, this is the same thing that happened in the first game, the regular KOTOR, between, you know, you and Bascula, as I was kind of mentioning her earlier. Yeah, because those two had a very good, powerful bond, because she almost killed him, I guess. So they're kind of doing it again. I noticed that some games will continue similar themes throughout each game that they do. So I guess we'll never know what the third game will be like since they're not going to make it. I hear they're trying to remake the whole series, but I have my doubts with that one. I'm not going to do 3 because I personally have heard of this before. Does our connection have an advantage, or how could this bond have happened?
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the Force flows easily between us.
Well, we are both
When
Jedi.
one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
Force chain? Interesting.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
So, what about the Sith that were hunting us?
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, no, the Sith were once Jedi. The Dark Jedi can go over to the Sith. Basically, from what we remember, because I don't know anything about the games, all I know about from Star Wars is from the first KOTOR game, which isn't even fully canon anymore, supposedly. And I think this one is probably more canon due to the fact that it's The Last Jedi, and there's a movie called The Last Jedi, I believe. Something like that. So, what I do know about the Sith were once Jedi is that some Sith were once Jedi due to the fact that if a Jedi is just like, okay, the Jedi Order is actually kind of shit. It really is. There's a lot of cool videos showing you about that. I suggest going with Matt Patch video. I think it's Film Theory. He shows you some things about them, and it kind of made me go, oh yeah, okay. The Jedi are pretty horrible people, actually. To me, the true good is neutrality. It's good to stay neutral in everything, pretty much. So, I'm gonna go with, there was another Jedi Civil War.
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
Malak. It's Malik, but, you know, we already know she doesn't know how to pronounce words properly. So, the original Sith definitely weren't Jedi. But apparently the modern Sith were started by the Dark Jedi, basically. And then it's okay, I get it. I think I'm understanding it a little bit more. I don't like either, to be quite honest. I like the Sith a tiny bit more, but at the same time, they're very hypocritical at what they say. So, because they say one thing and then they do something else. So I think it's just a bunch of talk and bullshit on their part. So the Sith are just dicks, but at least they admit it, pretty much. And the Jedi are complete assholes and they don't admit it. So yeah, if this is really how the Star Wars is, this is painting the Star Wars supposedly are far in the futures, a very dystopian type of world where there's just no good faction. Nobody's good. Everybody's just out for themselves, I guess. So the Sith continue to crusade, but these Sith seem different. Yeah, they seem different.
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
I've never seen a Sith assassin like those. If those Sith assassins are the best Sith offer, we have little to fear. That is true. She's gonna be all like, "Don't you get ahead of yourself, young man. You have lots to learn." I already know what she's gonna say pretty much, but that's probably what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with that and see how close to what I'm gonna... Maybe she'll actually agree, who knows, but I'm having a feeling she's gonna be like, "Don't think that way, blah, blah, blah." If those Sith assassins are the best the Sith have to offer, we have little to fear.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Peragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
Okay, I have other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Alright, can you tell me what happened since the Mandalorian Wars?
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
Tell me about the wars.
It is a tale you already know well. Almost a decade ago, the Mandalorians began preying on the Republic, bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
Yeah, but they didn't help.
Indeed. The Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
And then Revan and Malak wanted to help.
Two Jedi Knights, Revan and Malak, defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions.
I still have not looked up the time frame of the two games. It's definitely not too far apart because Karth, we saw him last episode, was it? Or the episode before that? We saw him, he looked barely older than he was. He just had a mustache. So, maybe it was 10 years. I don't know. Savagely unified. Okay, what happened after the war?
As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
Interesting. And didn't the Jedi Order try to stop them?
Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
Good, I don't like the Republic either. Okay, so how were Malak and Sith defeated? What happened to Malak? The Republic is weak. Yeah, the Republic is weak. They couldn't have beaten Malak.
As all Sith do, without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
And so, the very big thing is, what happened to our last character? Because I'm kind of pretending that this is his son in a kind of weird way, but if it's not, like... if it hasn't been enough time for him to have a kid, then I'm gonna say maybe it's his younger brother. I don't know. They both have the same last name. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But what happened to Revan?
After defeating Malak, Revan left the Republic, and there are none who know where he has gone. It is said that the Sith remnants turned on themselves after Revan defeated Malak, reducing Korriban to ruin, as
Even
the
more
Republic
so?
still bleeds and struggles for life. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
So Revan saved the Republic. You're saying Revan abandoned the war. Revan turned against Malak. So Revan saved the Republic?
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
If the Republic is weak, it didn't deserve to win.
Perhaps. It is sometimes difficult to find the truth in the Jedi Civil War. Was it the Republic that defeated Malak, or was it Revan? If it was Revan, then the Republic was never truly tested.
Exactly. She is a great Jedi, I'm pretty sure, so that's why she doesn't immediately go with, like, the good response, which is something I like. So, what does it matter?
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
Probably not for long. The Republic has avoided its fate for too long. Let them burn.
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers.
Yeah, how did the Sith get all their stuff
planets
from?
were decimated. Their inhabitants
They probably
dead
steal it
or
all.
refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
Sounds interesting. This is directed against me.
The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one.
I've said this before, but so far, we've been playing for about 20 minutes, and it's been nothing but information. This game has way more information than the last one. Where's the gameplay? It's interesting, but where's the gameplay?
That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come.
I have other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
So what do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
I won't fail. Well, we just can't keep running until they just catch us.
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths
True
will
enough.
take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
Telos? Sure. Fool has a name, you know. Atten isn't so bad, just... well, maybe he is. Well, he's not a fool, but he does feel odd to me.
He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
I mean, he was actually quite helpful. So I don't know what you're talking about, old bat. Do we get to still... Good. Well, I was hoping that we could check it out right now, but
how's
whatever.
our passenger? She's still aging?
For someone without much to say, she sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile.
Yeah.
She's lucky she's a Jedi. Or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Thank you. Good looking. Are you that desperate?
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now. After spacing that old witch, of course.
Yeah. Let's just focus on to getting Telos for the time being.
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Peragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Well, if you thought Peragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Okie dokie.
So, what happened?
What are you talking about?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Peragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
My lightsaber... Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsabers.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Double-bladed. Actually, no, it was single hilt because I want to dual wield.
Huh. Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Actually, it was. The crystal was redder than a Lagrix eye. It's been so long I've forgotten its color.
I thought a Jedi and their blade couldn't be parted. To lose it was like losing a part of yourself.
I don't remember, it was a long time ago.
All right, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
I'm not sure what kind of crystal I would have. I think it was green. So there's Peragus. And we can't see all the other planets yet. But I'm guessing each one of these is a planet. And this is a galaxy, obviously. With the black hole in the middle. Or maybe it's the sun. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Hopefully this will actually record, because it doesn't seem to record. I really hope it records because this looks awesome. It looked like a bit of a cyberpunk city. Yeah, I hope you guys got to see that one. Probably not though. It rarely seems to record those.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Grant, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Peragus mining facility.
How long will
Due
this
to the
take?
nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
You don't have any evidence?
You were the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
I refuse to go along with this.
Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
You'll pay for the trouble.
Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Bunch of fucking assholes. I am gonna destroy them for that bullshit. Nice eyes.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082.
Force cage, this is ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
So be it, I'll remember this.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
I see the old lady was not there, so okay, she is good. Glad they didn't give her special treatment.
So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
Let me out of the cage and we'll see how disappointed you are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy.
Yeah, go for it,
Hire a
Anton.
Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Let's get this over with.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Whoa, we got this bullshit again. Alright. So let's save game. A shitty game. Now let's exit. And maybe I can just load it from here instead of completely restarting it. Let us hope.
Let us end
Nope. Let's exit game.
this.
There we go.
Everyone down!
The security cameras... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Impressive. You allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Peragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection.
I like the sarcastic
Personally,
remarks
clear any
just as
visitors
much.
to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Best of your ability, that's not very inspiring. This fucking silence. Just take me to my quarters.
Officer, got Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
Are these guys the Republic? They're horrible.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Get out.
Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Peragus? That could bring the Sith...
You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, old lady?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Okay, whatever. It's pretty much what meditation is, but... So yeah, this is pretty much the city we saw as we came in, if you guys didn't notice. If it didn't record for some stupid reason. Hopefully it did, but... I'm so tempted to not accept it, but whatever.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Gren's cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
What does he want?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
Alright, fine.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Get out. Why didn't he come himself? So, what does he want with me? No, I don't. This is boring. Ah, Circa is still around. Nice. Have you heard of our recent troubles? No, I haven't, sadly. I'm trying to like read this, but it goes by really quickly. So can you get to the point? heal me.
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Thanks, old lady. I guess I'll consider it.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Probably not. Yep, once again, interrupted. Be really nice if there was a day-night cycle in these games, but oh well. Circa.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her Administrative Assistant. May I put you through?
If you don't know, then no.
I will relay such to Jana Lorso. I am sorry to have inconvenienced you. Good day.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately. Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Peragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Why are they sending a
To
ship?
further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
How long?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is it still
The
impounded?
vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
And my droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
Why do you need to leave?
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Peragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Peragus come calling.
Why would it be doomed?
Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Peragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility, and the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
And you, old lady?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Peragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
It's between 1 and 3. We do need the ship, but I am kinda interested to see if there are other Jedi. Yeah, let's see if there's anything else here.
It is unlikely, but we shall see.
So are we actually able to leave? And this is ours, so that's good to know. I'll be opening them all, because that's how we do. Okay. I'll be opening all the ones that I'm able to.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical support.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Oh my god. It's a goddamn maze. Oh, should I actually look at every place just in hopes of loot?
Tonoranga Manakan, Ipo Insula, Tonos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata, Tonos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha.
I'm exploring.
Tosimana Rachata.
Do you sell droid parts?
In Wamakro, may Rangana Norucha.
Cool. I'm just exploring though. Yeah, let's karate chop our way through a door. Okay, well. We're done with this area, I think, hopefully. These sides usually don't have anything, so I'm gonna say that we don't need to try. Ah, loot, see? Not much, but we got ourselves a weapon, if we need it. And some money. Hopefully they didn't take our credit.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment?
Helping myself. What does it look like?
You think I'm just gonna let you get away with this?
If you're smart, you will.
Oh, and now I'm supposed to be scared of you on top of everything else?
I'm gonna take that
Why
from
not?
you.
You didn't seem to have a problem taking everything else.
Guess I'll take your life too.
What? You are crazy.
I shouldn't have fucked with me. That's what you get?
Our psychotic urge is all that drives you.
I don't know what even came over me. One second we were just standing there talking, and then...
I am not speaking to you, fool. Be silent.
Keep talking to me like this and I'll add you to the body pile.
Oh, I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root, if your common sense will not permit it.
Anton liked it, so that's all that mattered, because he's actually slightly better than you. You're just an old cunt. Hara? I like how they actually talk about the weird things you do in this game. Who are you? I'll be going. I don't like the Zerka. Shitty people. Okay. Information terminal. Download area map. Return to main menu. Whatever. Log out. Nothing there. No, thank you. I don't like them. The Boo Mining Exchange. I was hoping it was a nightclub. Ah, well. This really reminds me of one of the areas in... Oh, it's an entertainment module. Okay. It reminds me of the Old Republic, the MMO version of this stuff. I wonder if this is one of the planets you can actually go to. Merchant.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him. Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
What's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
I like to hear his side of the story.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
I think you should leave now.
Yeah? Or what? You're gonna teach me a lesson? Go ahead. I hate your kind anyways. Keep your nose in your own business.
Can we talk about this?
Believe me, there's nothing to talk about.
I don't want to fight you.
Then you shouldn't have gotten involved.
All right. Now this game would be even more impressive if they took into account to the past weird things you did to these things. Like the last thing where we just destroyed that one guy and then she comments on that and this at the same time. That would be kind of interesting. Why are they allowed to do this? You should leave before their friends come looking for them. Oh, well, thank you. I'm not gonna ask for a reward, but I will happily accept it. It's probably not much. Oh, it's 100. Oh, it's quite a lot. They're like right there. They could have helped, but they didn't. They're just lazy. Also, I feel like I probably should at the very least see if I can put anything on me. It's not much, but it's all we've got. Ah, now we've got to a good place. I hope they don't have this stupid, like, poker game.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizzak?
They do still have Pizzak. I want to ask you some questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only here to relax and play. So, you game for a game?
Perhaps later. I'm not gonna play it in this game.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
You should keep out of the matters that don't concern you.
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
You seem to be of the opinion that I care.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Bennock, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you?
No, and I don't care.
The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Bennock. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Lux, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Bennock. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
Yeah, she's right. Mess with me and you're dead.
We were just leaving anyway. Come on.
Wise man.
Indeed. What is she, an elf? Let's dance. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know how to dance, but Where's the medal? Hello, Dotton. That's a good sight, yeah. I don't really care about dancing, but who are you? Odds and ends? That's pretty cool, I like that. Can I check it out? Alrighty. Hello, Corin. What a weird name.
Something I can do for you?
Never mind. I don't like Circa. Patron.
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would. Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped for projects like this one, Onderon will be the next dead planet.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk.
She looks like a dark elf from Oblivion. Who are you?
If you're asking me that, handsome, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what, you just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
Things are starting to look good in the game. So did that just take us to the other side? Yeah. I keep pressing shift as if that's gonna make me actually run. Oh, this looks so cool. Can you imagine the future when we have cities that look this awesome? So many windows. Nice and open. Oh, wow. Too bad we can't look down, but that looks extreme. Well, what is this area? Don't know. Well, I don't know where to go, but I think our episode today is we're done. So we're just gonna wait out here. Hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. Finally on Telos, however you want to pronounce it, and things are starting to be a lot more interesting now. 20 minutes of the episode was just nothing but information from the old lady, but what can you do? Anyways, see you guys all tomorrow. Love y'all, peace you, and as always, stay safe.